We are in the studio with Mr. Othniel. Pleasure to meet you, and I'm really glad you came down, taking the time out of your day to come down here and talk to us about Annie Jr. Now, what part, Othniel, do you play?
Well, I play Daddy Warbucks. And there's like a big celebration party for when Annie and her friends from the orphanage come over.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Miss Hannigan comes over also.
Mm-hmm.
And so do like Rooster and Lily, the antagonists in the play.
Ah, okay.
So they're acting like they are Annie's parents. So they can get the money that Mr. Warbucks has offered and get out of town right away. Like split the money and leave right away. But,
really?
But their plan is about to be foiled because they already found out already.
So would it be safe to say that Daddy Warbucks is a smart cookie? He figured it all out, and
with the help of his secretary and the president of the United States.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The president of the United States is involved?
Yep.
Wow. Now tell me something. Is it harder for you to learn your lines or to do the singing? Or the acting? Which one?
Well, it's hard for me to remember my lines sometimes. Like, if you don't practice enough,
yep,
you can forget them all and like might get mixed up with because of all the how many lines you have. You might forget on during one scene you might say a line from another scene, which is.
But most of the time the public doesn't know if they're in the audience because they don't know it line by line like you guys do, right?
Yep. So
if you flub up and you miss a line and then you just carry on and everybody's happy. Hardly anybody knows, right? Except the producer and the director.
Yeah.
So you like the singing, right?
Yeah, I love to sing.
Okay, so how long have you been singing?
I've been singing as long as I can remember, like when I was really young also.
Really?
I used to sing, we used to have African songs in our house, so all my siblings and I, we would sing.
African songs?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Now, that's really interesting because I know that the First Nations over here, they have a similar thing where they tell their story of their heritage through their songs. I think a lot of cultures do that, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Because when they couldn't remember the stories of their past and they couldn't write it down, a lot of people couldn't write and read back then, so their form of communication would be in song.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet you have a beautiful voice when you're doing the African songs, huh?
Well...
Is there a lot of harmony in African songs?
Oh, there is actually a lot of harmonies.
Yeah?
The way they sing it is like there might be one guy just singing a song randomly, then the harmony might come in later on as it flows by, like a chorus.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So, do you know the meanings of those songs?
Well, not all of them, but I do know some of them have to do with Christ-like, learn about God and like how mighty He is. That's one thing I do know, but all the rest are just hard to remember because I don't speak the language fully. So.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's excellent. And so we've covered your favorite part of the play, the show. Now, I'm going to give you the same opportunity. If you wanted to say something to somebody to bring them in and see the show, what would you say would be the part that they should see, that they should see and bring them to the show? Nothing like putting you on the spot, huh? Is it just, you know what? One thing that sticks out in my mind is it's to see people's natural talents, gifts, and abilities.
Yeah, that's
on stage.
Yeah, that's actually that's actually
the main reason.
The main reason.
Yeah, I know that I can't act and I can't sing, but I tell you what, I can appreciate people that act and sing, and when you do it well, you take people's emotions and take them on a ride that is very, very special and very specific. So I admire people like you and all of the cast that can act and sing and tug at our heartstrings, and when we go away, we remember not only the story, but the people behind the story, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's really, really important. I like the way you're dressed up. So this is the way Daddy Warbucks. Where'd you get the hat?
Oh, my mom bought me this hat a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did she?
Yep. The hat, I don't think your dad would wear it with the suit, but
no,
the suit he would wear it.
You know, they're borrowing a bunch of furniture out there in the library for your set, right? Bring it back in good shape, would you please?
Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
Well, my friend, thank you so much for coming in for the interview. Now, listen, what we're going to do now is we're going to get all three of you, or I don't know how many, all three of them sing at the same time? Or individually? We can do both. Yeah. Yeah, sure, absolutely. And we'll get you guys up and singing, all right? Sounds good?
Yep.
Okay, let me just save this. Thank you, sir, for the interview.